Chickens are my life.
You know everybody's gonna see this, Alex.
And you're back for another episode of Kid Talk. My name's Hannah, and this week, me and my friends are gonna be exploring one big question. Where do we keep our money? At this point, we know what money is, how it came to be, and how we can earn some for ourselves. But what do we do with our money once we actually have it? I asked these YNAB kids, where do we keep our money?
In purses, pockets, and in our sweaters.
I keep some of my money in my drawer. In a piggy bank.
In wallets, in cards, and in the bank.
Sometimes you can put it in a piggy bank, but then you might want to put it in the bank so that when you're older, you can get a credit card and spend it. Bank is the best place to keep your money.
We keep our money in the bank or in a credit card or in
Your own
paper.
house.
Oh, just kidding. Don't keep your money in your house. That's not safe.
But what if you do?
Dun, dun, dun.
So, turns out there's actually a lot of places we can keep our money. We know our money is really safe in the bank because it's their job to take care of it for us. But we also keep some money tucked away at home, in our pocket or our wallets. We even put money on cards so that we can carry around our entire bank account in our back pocket. Have you ever thought about it that way before? That's kind of crazy. Speaking of cards though, there's actually a lot of different forms money can take. It doesn't all look like this, does it? I asked our friends, what are all the forms money comes in?
What's that supposed to mean? Money can come in bills, coins,
A circle, a tiny circle. Like this small, no, this. No. About.
it can come in 25 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents.
From metal, copper, special paper.
$1, $2, $5.
Japanese money, English money. How about coins and dollars?
$10. Is there such thing as $15?
Nickels, pennies, $half.
Paychecks or payroll. Cash. Credit card. Debit card.
$20. Is there such thing as $30? No.
You could use like an Apple Watch or something to do that. Google Pay or something.
What was it? Oh, $40. Is there? Oh yeah, there's $50. $50.
Wait a second. Did you guys realize money comes in so many different forms? It can be made of paper, of metal, of plastic. It can come in the form of a dollar bill, a coin, a check, a card. We can even use money with things like our smartwatch or an app. What? Not to mention, every country has their own form of money. So while in the US we have dollars, France uses euros, India has rupees, Chile uses pesos, and the United Kingdom uses pounds. How do you use a pound? There are so many different forms money can take, which can make it hard to keep track of. We tend to put our money in banks, but why?
So then we could save our money.
Why do we put it in a bank though? What does the bank do with it?
Deposit it.
So that we can store it and pay for things that we want and need.
So then we could save our money instead of like paying all of it at once.
It will like rip and somebody might take it and you won't have it anymore.
To keep it safe so people don't steal it from you.
So we can keep it safe.
To keep it safe.
So you can buy things and you can cut your own hair. So you can cut your hair like Brian.
Well, if we put the money in the bank, every day they add like 2 pennies. And if you let the money stay in the bank for over 5 years, you will gain like maybe $100 every 2 years.
Wow, so banks actually do a lot more than just protect your money and keep it safe. We also put our money in banks to make sure that we don't accidentally spend too much of our money, and to put money away for our future selves. Sometimes banks will even reward you for putting money in your bank account and not taking it out. And I guess we also keep our money in the bank so that we can cut our hair like Brian. Brian, wherever you are, congrats on the haircut. Looks real good. Probably. If you tuned in to last week's episode, I made 3 jars: a spending jar, a saving jar, and a giving jar. These jars are kind of like our own little mini homemade banks. They hold our money for us, right? Bet you didn't know you had a bank in your bedroom. Yeah, you actually had 3 banks in your bedroom. Joke's on you. But anyway, this week we're gonna do something really special. Every year after Christmas, when my family took our Christmas tree down, we each had our own ornament boxes that we put our own special little ornaments in. I had one, my brothers each had one, and my sisters both had one. And every year, before we closed up our ornament boxes to stick them in the attic for a year, we would always take a little bit of the money we had saved and hide it in our ornament box. That way, a year from now, when we got our ornament boxes down from the attic, we were surprised with a little money that we had saved for our future selves. Then we would use that money to go buy Christmas presents for our friends and our family. So, let's brainstorm. How can you set aside a little money for your future self? Do you think you can surprise yourself? Think of something that you only use once or twice a year. Maybe school's about to end and you're not gonna touch your backpack again until August or September. Maybe you could take a few of your saved dollars and stick them in the front pocket of your backpack. That way, when the school year starts back up, you can buy yourself some fresh new school supplies. Or maybe football season just ended and you're not gonna be touching that stinky helmet for 8 more months. What if you tucked a few dollars in your helmet so that you can go buy yourself a fun, refreshing snack after your very first practice next football season? Get creative, and don't forget to ask a parent permission before you start this activity. We'll see you next Tuesday for another episode of YNAB Kids with Ben and Kelly. Now, spring is here and I gotta zip $5 into my winter coat, so